Oh. Morning, y'all. Today we are going to work out. We're doing chest. Oh. Dug it in, dug it in. Go ahead and do chest today, man. What's good, you guys? Oh, snap. What's good, D? What's good, Rain? I'm doing great. I gotta work off these tenders. I appreciate it, D. What up, dude? Been lagging around getting my back on Tonal. Yeah, man. Hey, Frost. You can lag a little bit, man, as long as you get back, man. Don't feel too bad. I've been lagging on my diet. And so, I'm trying to stay on it. I appreciate that, Rain. Today, I am very, very much late, y'all. In fact, I am gonna be doing two things at once today. Gonna be trying to watch y'all and watch my laptop. With today being voter day, I pretty much got into some good. With today being voter day, I got in some really good conversations with my wife, just about kind of America and where it's headed, and it just turned into a great, long, good conversation. And unfortunately, because of our schedule, we don't really have a lot of time to have these kind of talks. And so as a result, when you do get into these talks, they kind of make you late for everything. But, I'm here. We're going to get this workout in. We're going to get it cracking. What's up, Josh? Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good, bro. We about to work chest today. If you guys haven't seen my video already, go check out my last video. My last video of me doing my eating my lemon pepper wings. It was a cheat day. Pretty funny commentary, pretty funny video to me. But I'm gonna just be trying to get you guys more content like that, more vlog style stuff, just to keep putting videos out. You know what I'm saying? It's been real easy to put videos out like that. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Just had your firstborn 7 months ago, so I took like 6 months. Okay, that's understandable, Frost. For real. That's understandable. And take your time with that. I had my firstborn and took a 3-year hiatus. So, you know what I'm saying? I understand that completely. I've been following you for some years now. You were the reason I even got locks to begin with. How was the transition to, Baldy, been aside from you, with totals and videos? I mean, the transition's actually been pretty chill, man. I mean, honestly, as you can see here, not completely bald, but definitely going through some thinning and stuff. I'm kind of choosing to be bald right now. Other than what I've shared, really nothing. I think one thing that I never have lost is sort of like the desire to kind of try a bunch of different alternative ways to kind of rock my thinning in my bald spots. One thing I noticed from a lot of brothers out there is that a lot of brothers just kind of rock it. You notice a lot of dudes are kind of thinning at the top or thinning at the back. What I've noticed is, either they are completely covering it with some sort of fiber, or they're just completely going out there unapologetically and rocking it. And so for me, I've kind of seeing that kind of makes me go, huh? Even when you think about somebody like LeBron James, you've known LeBron James has been thinning this entire time. Never really hid that from you. But the moment he started thinning, he didn't go bald, And so for me, that's probably the one thing I've been thinking about. Like, maybe I don't really need to go bald. Maybe I need to, maybe I just need to kind of give it an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to give it an opportunity and kind of see what other things I can do. But, we'll see. We'll see. As of right now, I'm just kind of chilling. Let's get a warm up. Oh my goodness. Quick little warm up set. 6 reps. Ooh. Hey man, D, the troll's gonna come out, Brody. The troll's gonna come out. But yeah, that's the thing I've just kind of been contemplating in terms of my hair. He said, "I stay where I want." Well, Alex, I mean, I don't want to bring this to your attention, bro. Like, I can remove you from my channel, and you don't really get to stay if I remove you from my channel. I can actually assign moderators, and they can remove you from my channel. So we do kind of have an obligation to be kind of, civil. Please, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want everyone to understand, like, YouTube lives aren't necessarily, democracies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell you to shut the fuck up and literally make sure you shut the fuck up. But, I try to be a nice guy, What's good, Zaya? What's good, Zaya? Now he's joking. I was joking, guys. Come on, guys. That's more like it, Alex. Let's just be chill, bro. Let's just be chill, man. We here lifting. We ain't fighting, we lifting. Come on. 10 reps. Let's get it. Get my ass kicked. What's good, Jay Lamb? Man, folks cool, man. Yesterday I was on live and I was telling people, man, trolls are a very important part of the internet, man. They really are. They really are. And I understand trolls, man. Trolls just want attention. Sometimes they want attention at your expense. And sometimes the attention that they want creates great comedy for us all, Trolls are probably the reason why we get a lot of the memes we get. A lot of the funny ass content that kind of crosses the line a little bit, that guilty pleasure content that we all love. You gotta get that up to trolls, bro. But you just don't want to lean in too much to being a troll in the wrong spaces, brother. Everybody don't tolerate trolls the same way. Machine? This machine is what you call the hyperbolic time chamber. You use this when you want to get right. Whew. Y'all, I'll tell you what, this week, I'm extremely committed to getting back on track, y'all. I am committed to getting back on track. I am losing weight. Last time I got on a scale, I was 214 pounds. You know, this time around, I'm probably gonna weigh a lot less. And I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about showing the muscle side, not the chunky side. Yeah, I'm just ready to be disciplined. Ready to get back disciplined. Damn right, fitness. Go ahead, bro. What's your? Make sure you tell me your name, your whatchamacallit, your username on IG. Otherwise, I'm not gonna know. That was one thing in the beginning of my YouTube journey. I used to try to connect with folks from here on IG, and y'all usernames be way different. See, Pittman is an example, bro. Pittman is an example. See the troll right there, Vin Dismal. I appreciate it, bro. That's great humor. Vin Diesel, Vin Dismal. Oh shit, that's my dog. What's good, bro? Hey man, I know you happy about Miami doing well this season, bro. Y'all doing better than Bama. What's good, bro? Y'all damn right. That's like my brother from another, man. We ain't talked in a minute because of life. But we went to college together. I done seen this man do some crazy shit. We done argue sports. You know what I'm saying? You know, we done came up through the struggle. We done came up through the struggle. See? And now your boy's going bald, man. Your boy's going bald, man. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and do my. We got X set of 8. Let's knock these out. Quick. Boy, that hurt. Oh. Said go Canes. Hey, man, look. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate it, man. You know, I'm just out here trying to do what I can, man. Real talk. We still got to hit up a homecoming one year. We ain't gonna be probably about 40 when we get to do it. Boy, still trying to get my money up, but you see what we doing in here. I'm trying to get my weight up. Hold on, let me open this window, y'all. But yeah, y'all. I'm tired of being chunky, man. I'm tired of being eating wings, man. I'm tired of driving by Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? And saying, you know what? Let me get one little 2-piece ain't gonna hurt. And we got some doubters, man. We got some doubters that don't believe we're gonna be able to make this switch. I feel like I done already showed people, you know, my fitness journey. Popeyes once a week isn't bad at all. You right, B. It really isn't. And really, that was partly the reason why I got it. Like part of the reason why I went to Popeyes and like the type of cheat meals, that I usually get are like cheat meals with nutritional value. Like I'll get Chipotle. Like anybody, y'all seen Chipotle's new brisket, right? Y'all seen Chipotle's new brisket? I'll get like a double brisket burrito with brown rice, mild salsa, black beans, cheese. I'll do the fajita veggies instead of the lettuce. You know, sometimes maybe a little bit of corn. But yeah, usually though, you know, that's the kind of cheat meal that I usually get. Now where it goes wrong is where I add a little bit of that extra queso. You know what I'm saying? I keep tahini literally on my desk, bro. Like, so I get that queso. I use that tahini. You know what I'm saying? That's usually, you know, that queso. Use that vinaigrette. And that's where, you know, that's where it gets a little murky in terms of nutrition. And even with the Popeyes, I got the Popeyes because I thought to myself, oh, it's chicken, it's not too bad. The worst part about it was the fact that it's fried, and then obviously I ate the French fries, but it's not terrible, right? At least that's what I tell myself. Oh shit. One more. Oh. Yeah, Popeyes ain't bad. See that pub sub, bro. That pub sub is probably better than Popeyes. Popeyes, all that fried grease. I'm gonna change my shirts, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna show my titties on camera. Hold up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show my titties on camera. I ain't trying to do all that, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do all that. We ain't trying to do all that on camera, brother. I need a shirt that don't feel like, I ain't gonna lie. This is like a high school shirt. Like this is like my like early college year shirt. Like I need a little bit more room. Need a little bit more drapery when I'm in the gym. Yeah, that pub sub, bro. I used to get that chicken tender sub. You get the chicken tenders with the buffalo sauce, a little bit of ranch. Put me some banana peppers. You know what I'm saying? The whole works. Y'all got Publix out there? Anybody in the chat other than Dan know what's up with Publix? Y'all don't know about Publix. Publix is like a Florida area thing. Like some places got like Fred Meyer. Some places got like some places are bigger on Albertsons. Hell, in Alabama they got a place called Food World. Whew. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This set of 6 is about to hurt. This set of 6 is about to hurt. I know it's saying I'm only lifting 79 pounds on each arm, but motherfucker, it's making me lift 79 pounds and it's making me resist damn near 90 pounds. Pay attention if you can. Y'all probably can't see these numbers, but you might be able to see. Right now, this is a 79. You can at least tell that that's a 7. When I start lifting, you're gonna be able to see that that's gonna go from 79 and it's gonna go up to sometime like about 90 something as the weight's coming down. That's the one thing about Tonal that I really, really love, bro. That shit, it finds new ways to get you to really, really work. So, What's good, Miss Lady J? Yo, dog. Look, Mr. T. I appreciate it, man, but please don't call me daddy, man. Please don't call me daddy, dog. That shit sound funny. Please don't call me daddy, bro. Hey, my G. Don't call me daddy, cuz. I didn't think I need to tell no brother that, man. But please don't call me daddy, man. All right, come on. This 6 about to hurt, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's about to hurt. Whew. I do not like pain. That's what we here for. Oh, slim to a slim jim, brother. Ooh. 6 of these. Let's go. Ha ha. We have to make some noise this set, y'all. We have to make some noise. Ha. Wait on. It is. Ha. 1. Ha. 2. 3. 4. 5. Kiss my ass. Oh. Woo. Man. You're working hard, Daddy. You deserve it. I'll be having to watch my neighbors. I got a favorite movement. Yeah, so some of my favorites, I love chest flies. Love chest flies. I feel like they give me a great stretch. I feel like they give you great work. And you can produce a lot of impact typically without a lot of weight. Like lightweight, slow control flies are absolutely amazing for chest development. You know what I'm saying? And really you can get it, your upper chest, really all over. But then secondly, I'd probably say I really do enjoy, contrary to popular belief, I really do enjoy front squats. Anything that can really help, your vertical and your explosiveness. Obviously deadlifts or power cleans probably are my favorite just because they seem to be very high risk, high reward. But nah, chest isn't my favorite body part. Nah, I would say my favorite body part would probably be legs, bro, honestly. Just because of the functionality. For me as an athlete, I believe that lifting is about performance. Like the whole point, at least in my worldview, of having muscles is to be able to move. Either move more fluidly or be faster, be more explosive. And so for me, legs was always the thing that I really wanted to work as a track guy. That's why my calves are probably my best muscle. Legs were always the thing that I wanted to work because I always knew that it was going to translate in sports. It was going to translate in track and football. So I think legs are probably the best. The thing for me, I hate arms. Like I hate arms. Hate working arms. I be working arms and it's like, sometimes you feel like you're wasting time. Like it's cool to, feel like your biceps are bigger in your shirts. I was looking at the video I posted yesterday and I was like, okay, my biceps are a decent size. Like you can kind of start to see them developed. But I also don't really like that big, stiff, stocky bodybuilder look. Like that's not really my bag. I'd rather look like a Billy Blanks than a Ronnie Coleman. All right, here we go. 8. Yeah, definitely more for hybrid look. Definitely more for the hybrid look, B. People at the gym, all they doing is what? They just doing arms. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The tonal, since getting the tonal, I don't think I could go to a gym, bro. I feel like the gym, if Instagram is, that's my daughter in the back. If Instagram is any indication of what the gym is like, I don't want to go, bro. I don't want to go, bro. Can't do it. What do you like? What I like to do for cardio? This right here, stationary bike. Stationary bike or honestly, I love sprints, bro. I love sprints. Like I love getting out there and doing HIIT. So I love hill sprints. I love getting on the track. I actually had a ChatGPT create a workout for me, to help me get into track shape. Best physique that I had in a long time. Stairmaster kind of guy, yeah. Slow, steady state. Slow, steady state is great. Absolutely. And you can get some muscle building from a Stairmaster too. I've heard the Stairmaster is actually supposedly one of the more popular things I've heard. But yeah, Miss Lady J, I don't know if I can go to that gym. How I came up in the gym, how we came up as like athletes, anytime you would go into the gym, your coach always made it seem like it was like the dojo. It was like the most strict place you would ever go. Wasn't no laughing, wasn't no joking, wasn't no playing. You would go there and it was like, the mentality was you're preparing for a war. Like you're going there for, preparing for battle with yourself. You about to move some heavy weights. You can get hurt in this motherfucker. And if you are not paying attention, the last thing you wanted to be with somebody in there playing. It came with, like, you lost respect from your peers, from your coaches. You never wanted to go to the gym like that. But when you go to the gym these days, bro, I've gone to, LA Fitness. When I was in Washington, I was in Bally's, 24-hour fitness. And every time you go, it's like there's dudes that are kind of working with ego. They're trying to talk to the chicks, people doing stuff and just kind of in the way, people not racking weights. It's just annoying, bro. Like, and I find myself kind of being like, and it's weird too, because it's like a lot of anytime the gyms have reputations. Anytime you want to go to a gym, like anytime you go to the gym when it's most packed, that's when you're gonna be dealing with the most bullshit. And that's why you don't see a lot of people going to that gym at like 6 and 8. Nobody's really trying to get up early in the morning and do it. And that was my favorite time. You wait to try to go to the gym after work, whoo! You're gonna see people in there just walking around, fellas in there just trying to peacock, seeing what ladies is kind of doing. The brothers is walking around trying to spot people that ain't asking for it. The dudes is trying to catch up with ladies that they ain't seen in a long time. The dudes in social media, Instagram folks is trying to get pranks and all that shit. I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah. That's why serious guys invest in making their own gym at home. Exactly. Spot on, D. Spot on. And that's the thing, man. Like, the reason why I stopped going to gyms really was because of the pandemic. The pandemic kind of forced everybody to, kind of stay at home a little bit, And so if you weren't, during the pandemic, really focused on trying to build your own little home gym, a lot of people were kind of getting chunky. That was my story. But buying this Tonal absolutely saved your boy. Got a set of 16. This might be pretty challenging, bro. I hate this 16, but let's see. 2, 8. I probably cranked those out too fast. I cranked those out too fast. Ooh, but I didn't want to do too. I didn't want to feel it, man. When you slow it down, it makes you feel it. Miss Lady J, you be in the gyms a lot? What's the gyms looking like out there, Miss Lady J? I'm gonna tell you what, man. It would take one time for somebody to have a camera in my face, or to quote unquote find themselves getting mad at me. Get mad at me for walking in front of their camera. It would take one time for me, for I was just completely done. And for what you pay with gyms, it's like I would only pay that if I was really, really super duper interested in like being social. Yeah. I understand that. Kind of want to be left alone with a personal trainer. Yeah. All right, drink water. Take care. Yeah, that's the same way. I just kind of want to go in and get to work. And that's one thing I've loved about this tonal. You can just get your ass up. You can be wearing drawers. You can be butt ass naked in here. You can just lay and just get your work done. Get your work done and be done. And they are gross, but honestly, I need to go because I need to build muscle and tone up. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, go to a good one. I know there are some good ones out there, supposedly, but I'm probably not the one to speak to them. I know they're not all bad, though. It's never all bad. Let me knock out this set of 16. Yeah, a tonal is a really cool device. You know, I think, like I say, the only thing I don't like about it is, you know, it's got a steep barrier of entry just in terms of price. And then also when you buy a tonal, you don't really want to wait. You don't really want to wait to have it installed for 2 months. Usually you spend $4,000. You want to be able to use that thing next day. You know, I know when I bought the tonal, I was really ready to, when I was finally ready to swipe that card, I was super duper ready to start working out. Like my energy was really, really high. A month or two of having to wait for something can really change how you feel, and so you buy your tonal and you got all that energy and you gotta wait, you gotta wait to have it installed. That's one of them gripes that I have for sure, but it is a great device once you get it. Ooh, wait a minute. 4 more. Sheesh. Whew. I appreciate it, Rain. Rain, you are always so kind. Whew. Appreciate that constant support. I need it while I'm lifting these weights. Let me tell you that right now. All right. Next thing we're gonna get into is my favorite movement, chest flies. Chest flies really emphasize spreading, you know what I'm saying? Getting that wide stretch, right? And squeezing. I'll tell y'all fellas out there who have really been struggling to get like chest gains, you know what I'm saying, and maybe you've been doing bench press and you thought bench press was really going to be the way to get you there, I have seen the absolute most chest development from doing lighter weight flies. Lighter weight flies. And the main reason is because they've allowed me to really connect the movement with the actual muscle that I'm trying to lift. Sometimes you can bench press and kind of be heavier, like more tricep dominant. You see I got a decent sized tricep on both sides, right? When you're doing that compound movement, right, a lot of times your tricep can get involved and it can take away from how much your chest is actually doing the work, right? If you got really dominant arms, you can kind of, part of the work can be spent just from your arms. But when you're doing that fly, and specifically when you're altering that grip, you're doing that fly and you're focusing on stretching it as wide as you can and getting a great squeeze when you come back, stretching it and getting a good squeeze, that's really where you get a lot of that great development. Not only that, doing incline. I know a lot of us fellas, we do a lot of flat bench because that's the ego lift, right? Everybody wanted to do flat bench. Everybody wanted to, you know what I'm saying, be, 300-pound club. In high school, those were the guys that were the most popular, the guys that could lift 300 plus. I was amongst those few, okay? But it really didn't, I was a person that could lift over 300 and didn't really have a really, solid chest. Actually, didn't have a bird chest, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't until I started doing incline bench press and decline bench presses where I started to see that total development. What's good, Reluctant Gamer? Can I get a good body by doing workouts in my bedroom with just dumbbells? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But, that would be dictated mostly by your diet, too. Let me get these flies in, man. I love these flies. I love flies. Hold on. Oh. Let me get these 12. Good little stretch. There you go. Squeeze at the top. Three more. Ooh. What's good, Janine? Welcome to the chat. Welcome. But let me answer your question really quickly here, Reluctant Gamer. You can absolutely get a decent physique, great physique with dumbbells. It really just depends on the dumbbells, right? Things like lunges, things like squats. You could do overhead presses with dumbbells. You can do chest flies with a bench and dumbbells. You can get a lot of good work, especially if you're supersetting those workouts. You can get a lot of great work. That, a jump rope for some great high intensity training, you can get a great workout. Now, will you be able to be the strongest specimen out there? Like, will you be able to, probably get your power lifts and your bench press above 300? That might be hard. But you can get a great physique, like a track body, hybrid type body, with that kind of setup. Nikki Humar. So to get traps, for me, it really honestly came from doing shrugs incorrectly. Like since a kid, we used to go into a gym and we used to see who could shrug the most weight. And I remember like I would go in there and I got to a space where I could really shrug any weight that I held. Sometimes it was inappropriate, or I'm sorry, not inappropriate. Sometimes it was incorrect form. But over time, I feel like that kind of accidentally, got my traps where they are. I'd be lying to you if I told you I've been intentional with my traps. I look strong. How will it take to get me my physique? Oh, my physique, man, it's, you know, I think it's a result of a few things. You know, I got some pretty good genetics from my father. You can go to my community tab to see what he looks like at 40 something years old. But then also I've been doing sports, like playing football, running track since I was in kindergarten. So, you know, I've got a decent foundation there. But in terms of getting my physique, I think it's definitely possible. Just keep in mind that to get to where you see now, I've probably had to lift consistently for the last 2 to 3 years. You know? Yeah, you're welcome, Reluctant Gamer. Yeah, the belly Curo is the real, the belly gets everybody. Hold on. You know, the belly is definitely an issue. But oftentimes, one thing for me when it comes to my belly is that the belly is often dictated mostly by your diet. Let me get this. If you're eating high sodium foods, let me get a couple of these real quick. 10, okay. But yeah, that belly is dictated. Oh, bad, y'all. Yeah, that belly is dictated oftentimes by that diet. So for me, I'm always thinking for me, how I really get my belly to kind of chisel down a little bit is where I'm making sure I'm drinking the water that I need. Most people really undermine the impact excess sodium has on your diet or your, you know, for you to look cut. So you limit that bloat, make sure you're drinking a good amount of water so that you're flushing out that excess sodium that you're probably taking in if you're eating fast food. But also trying to limit carbs that you're not gonna be using in either a weight training program or some sort of high intensity training. A lot of times we're eating a bunch of bread, we're eating a bunch of, you know, excess carbohydrates. And not to say carbohydrates are bad, but when you're not using them for any sort of weight training or any sort of like workout to feel like it's an energy source. If you're not using the energy source, for a lot of us men, it's just gonna sit right here in our gut. And how my gut goes away, like I'm not six packed up right now, just because of all of the shit that I'm still trying to process, you know, the carbs and all the excess sodium. But when I finally do get to a space where I'm more consistent with my work, my weight training, when I'm doing a little bit of steady state cardio, you'll see just naturally, you know, I can still eat my carbs, but I'll still have a six pack because my body's using it all. So I say just making sure, you know, that you got a little bit more understanding of how much of each macronutrient you actually need. You know, how many carbs do you need to build muscle? How many carbs do you need to, you know, put on fat? You know, there are calculators for these things. And oftentimes people are just sort of, you know, trying to intuitively eat, and that doesn't always work. Yeah, the belly officially, no, Janine, I feel like it's in poor taste to even say fat girl. Workout just starting to get set up in my room. You know, take it, I say, give yourself grace. You know, give yourself grace. Anybody in the chat, man, give yourself grace, because it's, you know, it's really all about what you like, you know? It's really all about what you like. It's all about the physique that looks successful to you. You know, when I compare myself, I don't really look at anybody else. Like, I'm just trying to get back to, you know, the standard that I kind of was able to maintain right outside of college and, you know, damn near close to high school. Like I'm trying to get to that physique. You know, for you, your ideal physique might be somewhere else, you know? And so I say, keep that in mind. You know, I'm not out here trying to be like Sam Sulek or what's his name? What's his name? Or what's the other dude name? Chris. He's I think he just won Mr. Olympia. I'm not trying to be those guys, right? I'm trying to improve on the things I need to improve on. Like I need to improve on my forearms, for instance. You know, see my skinny little forearms? I wanna improve those a little bit, you know? I wanna be able to run sub 6400. You know, I wanna be able to run a sub 12100. Like these are things I wanna do. And hopefully I can, you know, get to a physique that allows that. My wife is outside walking. That diet, you're right, Dan. My brother Dan, man, I actually went to college with Dan. Everybody in the chat, Dan Wright Fitness. He actually works in the gym, I think. You work in the gym still, right? Yeah, that diet is everything. I told him, diet and water. You better make sure you're drinking water. Oh, there we go. Good flies. Ew. Good flies. Ah, yeah. Woo. Yep. Yeah, bro. So you certified, man. Man said I already came. Bro. What is happening? Gracie, what is happening? Gracie, you. Come on now. Don't come in. Y'all be in here trying to troll, bro. I'm just a random. This is a random chat online. How y'all find my chat and just start trolling? Somebody died. I never drank water. I drank a lot of fizzy drinks, like Coke, and drank. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I will say with a lot of those drinks, you kind of got to be careful. The science on them is a little bit murky in terms of how they are processed in our body. I know a lot of those 0-calorie drinks with the sugar, you know, replacements are kind of deemed as not having the same impacts as regular sugar, but there's some science that actually suggests otherwise. You know, for me, my philosophy when it comes to dieting is that I know I'm gonna have a cheat meal here and there. And when it comes to my calories, I don't want excess calories to come from the things that I drink. I'd rather excess calories come from the stuff that I'm eating. I'd rather go get that goddamn double brisket Chipotle bowl or that double brisket Chipotle burrito with extra goddamn queso, you know what I'm saying, extra veggies, vinaigrette, dressing, sour cream. I'd rather the calories come from that as opposed to drinking, you know, some type of Coke or pop, you know, soda, and you know, getting 180 to 200 calories that way. That's just my personal philosophy. And it's actually one of the easiest ways to kind of cut calories is just to kind of remove those sorts of drinks. At most, I might get myself like a Crystal Light or some shit. Ugh. Or as you mentioned, like one of those 0-calorie like sparkling waters. Two more, Lord. Caffeine can speed up, yeah. At the same time, you're completely correct about it. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I said, yeah, black coffee, man, that actually has worked really well in my fitness routine, man. Black coffee. I do black coffee every morning I can. And that's one of the things that I have shown is actually really, really good for you. Sometimes the pre-workouts, though, I'm still old-fashioned, bro. Talking to Daniel, I'm still old-fashioned. I don't do the pre-workout. But I have heard, you know, that they do really well for some people. I'm still working on whether or not I want to take on pre-workouts. Nice little cup of black coffee. Sometimes I'll come in with my black coffee. I'll sit it right here and be sipping on it between sets. Best thing my favorite thing to have. That's actually black coffee. Me eating black coffee is when drinking black coffee is when I finally knew I was getting old. When I first started drinking black coffee, it tasted like absolute dog shit. That was probably like 5-6 years ago, and I never really wanted to try it again. Having kids, bro, I wake up and drink black coffee, and it tastes like goddamn hot chocolate. Black coffee tastes like motherfucking hot chocolate right now, bro. I swear it do. I love black coffee. It's gotten to the point where it's such an acquired taste for me. Like I be tasting like I used to think people were bullshitting about coffee. Like people would drink that nasty. I used to think it was muddy water, but they used to take a sip of it and be like, I can taste how it was brewed from the mountains of Colombia. It's so smooth. It's so exquisite. Boy, you bullshitting drinking that goddamn muddy water. Now, at 33 years old, I sit down, bro, and I sip on that black ass coffee, and I be sipping it. I feel like just like them old folks. I be like, man, it really is smooth. I can taste the mountains of Colombia. I can taste the smoothness of the brew. I messed around and bought some Great Value coffee from Walmart and was like, what the hell is this? Oh, I was bougie as hell. I was like, what is this cheap rubbish? This isn't coffee. What is this nasty water? That's exactly what I was doing, bro. And it was at that moment where I realized, I was like, damn. I've become the people that I was calling bullshit on. One said I had a friend as a kid who would do pre-workout at 13. What the fuck? 13? Oh, nah. See, it's stories like that one is why all these motherfuckers is out here needing Hims and Cialis before they turn 20. How the hell you done burnt out your whole system before you done turned 25. No wonder people out here needing honey packs. I just got the Ninja Thirsty machine for the water and sparkling, so I've heard good things about that Thirsty machine. Yeah, sparkling water is a great alternative, for sure. That's my bougie voice, man. Said the stream is sponsored. Bro, I'm telling you, everybody, I've never seen Blue Chew advertised to people that are like 25, 28. Like growing up, I remember when them ads would come on. Like back in the days when you used to watch TV, your favorite program used to go off at a certain time, right? You used to watch Cartoon Network, and Cartoon Network didn't stay on 24/7. Around 12 a.m., you would get infomercials. And some of the infomercials that would talk about Viagra and Cialis would be older folks, like 40-something years old and plus. Never in my life have I ever seen no goddamn Cialis or Viagra ad where it's a nigga that's my age or younger talking about ever since I tried Blue Chew or Hims, my love life has been the spiciest. Or they'll try to say tricky shit to you like, we don't really need it, but we just added to spice things up. Go ahead and grab a Blue Chew today. Like, nigga, what is wrong with you kids, man? Pardon my language, y'all. I'm sorry. Pardon my language. Well, like, what's wrong with people, dog? That's unheard of. That's unheard of. Like fellas, I'm gonna tell you right now, what it made me think about, it made me think we need more platforms to talk about what's a little thing called performance anxiety. And I know there's some ladies in the chat right now. Hold on one thought. Hold on real quick. It made me really think we need to start having conversations about a little thing called performance anxiety, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell you, fellas, some of y'all out here trying to get honey packs and your ass just nervous. Your ass get stage fright in the light. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only laughing cause bro, I can absolutely understand, bro. Like, we don't have a lot of places. There's not a lot of places for young men to talk about performance anxiety without it like kind of looking crazy. Like, you know, like a lot of time, well, let me finish this set. I can't talk too much. Hold up now. Wait a minute. Hold up now. I can't talk about performance anxiety. Hold up. I need to be in tip-top shape. Lifting this weight. Hold up. My muscles was laughing at me trying to talk about performance anxiety. But a lot of times, there's not a lot of places for fellas to talk about performance anxiety because it's like, you know, it kind of is it's embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing, and it's a thing that a lot of times people can use against you and your masculinity. You know what I'm saying? And so it's one of those things that you kind of like try to. A lot of dudes, they just kind of deal with on their own. And I remember being young, bro. I remember being young. And I remember the first time it happened. First time it happened to me. Fellas, y'all remember the night? It probably happened to us all the same way. You had you a little situation. Maybe you had you a little mission. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you was talking cash shit to. Cash shit. You know, when I get over there, I'm about to da-da-da-da-da. Oh, you ain't about to do nothing. You ain't about to da-da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah, you wait till I see. I'm about to da-da-da-da-da. And maybe you were confident about your abilities, but maybe you weren't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you went into it, you had a little insecurity. So you got in there, you done talked all this cash shit, you done talked yourself up, and then the moment comes. Maybe you had a few to drink, maybe you didn't get a good night's sleep, but the moment comes, and your ass is nervous. Nervous. You sitting up there like, oh, okay. You trying to warm your fire up. She's sitting over there looking at you like, are you ready? Are you ready? You know? And there's a lot of dudes that instead of talking about that for what that actually is, dudes will just go, well, I guess I need a honey pack. No. You just had a little performance anxiety, bro. You just in your head a little bit. You know? And I done had that happen like once. Oh yeah, Asia, you walked in on a good one. You know, you get that little, you'll get that little anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't need a honey pack, bro. Sometimes you just need it to not drink Henny. You know? We were talking about, what we were talking about is how we have like a new generation of people, like a new generation of young adults that are being sold honey packs and like, you know, Cialis and Blue Chew well in advance of when they actually need that shit. And the reason why I feel like a lot of people are having that conversation is, for one, a lot of these brothers is out here really burnt out for real. Like, they're doing shit like the person earlier said, they doing caffeine supplements at 13 years old, 1,000 milligrams. But also, because there's not a lot of places for dudes to talk about the things that they deal with. Dudes never really have a lot of spaces to talk about performance anxiety. I ain't gonna lie. It's a very funny thing. If you my homeboy, and if you my homeboy, and you tell me about a night where you had this bad chick that came, came to your dorm and you couldn't make it happen. Yes, we gonna console you, but we're gonna clown your ass first. Like I'm sorry, bro. We gotta get the jokes off. But oftentimes you don't have a lot of spaces. You don't have a lot of spaces to talk about those sorts of things. And so I was just running down that scenario where, there's a lot of dudes, because they haven't had a place to talk about those sorts of things, have really just created like a really unfortunate monster in their head where they feel like their confidence can only be found in a drug like Cialis or Blue Chew or Honey Pack. I was like, nah, bro, just talk to your elders, bro. Talk to some OGs. Now, if you out here having performance anxiety every single time, brother, that's a whole nother thing. But you out here, you have one of them times, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to go grab a Blue Chew, And sometimes, brother, you just gotta wait till the morning. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be like, man, you know what? Let me get sleep real quick. I'ma handle you in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be right and ready. Oh, 15, damn. I hate when I miss one rep. Let me get 2. But that's all we was talking about, y'all. CMOS, yeah. Yeah, CMOS. I mean, I would say get some CMOS over getting a Blue Chew. You know what I'm saying? See, Asian knows. The nerves can psych some of y'all out. When I got my ex-husband, that was an issue at first. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I mean, it depends on, and you really never know. Because I think dudes, they don't really talk about like the stresses and stuff that they deal with. So they be coming into situations kind of trying to put on that Superman cape and be like, nah, man, you might actually have to, be vulnerable with somebody sometimes to really allow them to see you so that you can feel comfortable in that space. So maybe you don't deal with that anxiety. Tell you what. What's up, Mr. Mushroom? Grand Rising, my peoples. Just got back from voting. Hope y'all have a positive day and continue having a blessed one. I appreciate that, G. Always coming in with some great positivity, brother. Appreciate you. Janine, you know what I'm talking about. I think that's really the key, being able to talk to your partner and being able to kind of discuss what's on your mind, Yeah, it's a real thing. I mean, for me, I think that's the thing. Like, that's one thing I've really valued, just in being able to grow and being able to sort of like speak to younger men coming up, because that's what people don't really talk about, like the thing called sexual chemistry. Like, sexual chemistry is a thing for a reason. There were people in situations where you didn't really feel comfortable with, and you rise to the occasion. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? But there were times where it was like, I don't really know if I'm, really connecting with this person, or what I'm really doing is, you know what I'm saying? Is this, am I hurting her? Am I not? Am I, And there weren't people that were always in tune with their own sexuality to be able to communicate. So you be in your head sometimes like, all right, now I'm all right. And the moment you in your head, it can completely change things for you. So, I say all that to say, like, you really got to be in a space where if you're having, it's funny we got to say this, but if you're going to like literally, if you're going to have intercourse with someone, right? If you're going to lay down with somebody, please be comfortable enough to talk with them. like if you comfortable to put your face into her butt cheeks and lick everything that you can see, then at least be able to be comfortable enough to have a conversation with her, right? If you're okay with her sitting on your face, at least be okay with talking face to face. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be doing things so backwards sometimes. All right, y'all. Whew. But what you should not do under any circumstances, is think you need to go get some Blue Chew. All right, now, see, this right here is going to piss me off. So it looks like my report card, bro. I got to figure this out. So my time under tension went up. My calories went up. But my weight went down 132? How did my weight go down? Now I got to see. 53, 70, huh? Y'all have to pay attention to this, bro. Because this, I'm trying to, maybe I need to go back and see what my weight was. This is why I love Tonal, because you can kind of look and kind of see like what you really did. But I'm going to have to go back to my last workouts and kind of see. Weight went down for chest. That's not how I feel. I'm going to have to keep that in mind, y'all. This is called the Tonal, Janine. Tonal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The snozberries taste like schnozberry. You talking about them dingleberries? Let me get some dingleberries. Let me see your dingleberries, please. Can I get a little bit of your dingleberries? Facts. You got to be comfortable with face-to-face before you face the ad. Come on now. You said my little wooty-woo, my ah-ah. Said that's my little yeah. That's my little, what's they say in New Orleans? Nah, bro, I'm boring, man. I got my little wife, my wife. Do you think you will survive World War III? That's a good question. Do I think America will survive? It will be a better question. Okay, thanks. I'm going to Google that. Yeah, it's called the Tonal. Tonal. It is a pretty expensive device. It is a pretty expensive device. But if it is something that you're interested in and investing in, I mean, for me, it was well worth the spend. Say your boo cat. Hey, my little boo thing. Do I have the mental capacity to kill? That's interesting, man. So you trolling in a very like, post-apocalyptic way. So as a person with two parents that served 20 years in the Army, father who served in Afghanistan, I have been prepared for the implications of me having to kill for some time now. Living on a military base and being aware of national threats, sometimes even before civilians, has been something that's been all too common in my childhood. When a siren goes off and you're having to be made aware that it's not a drill and it's not on CNN, you're immediately choosing to confront that you're going to have to kill every single day. And so that's why there is some things that I own in my home that are very much here in prep for the moment that I need to kill. I'll say that. But yeah, this, Cutis, because you're such a gross pivot in this chat, I might have to, I might have to encourage you to choose another topic. I actually recently met someone who's waiting for marriage, and I'm intrigued. I'm curious what it would be like. That's that mystery box. You know what I'm saying? That's that Wonder Ball. I don't know if y'all remember Wonder Balls back in the day. You had a little ball of chocolate. You didn't know what was inside of it. It could be, little stickers. It could be tattoos. It could be more candy. In your case, you could have somebody who really know what they're doing, or somebody that's, really trying to build that comfort with you so that they can maybe feel confident when they do get there. But I mean, I think that's admirable though too. I think it's really admirable to be able to, be an adult and get to that space. Maybe you're a person that's been out here and you've been, slanging it and slanging it. Now the thing is tired. You're just like, you know what? Let me just chill. You know, it ain't that serious. It couldn't be me though. I don't know. I don't think in my entire life I've gone over a year, you know, without that. I think when I moved to FAMU from Washington, I was very close to a year because I didn't know nobody. But that's tough. That's a strong man for sure, for sure. And I bet he is. I bet he is. I mean, that type of conviction, that type of discipline. I don't even want to make no joke. I made a joke earlier, but I'm not trying to make no jokes. That is a strong motherfucker. Dan, my brother from FAMU, he's actually here. His name Dan Wright Fitness. He was actually with me in them FAMU days, bruh. When I was working at Walmart, it wasn't until I got my job at Walmart, man, where I really started to make things shake. But I was there in FAMU a whole summer and some change, bruh, with no action. You know? Okay, hold up. It's hella commendable, especially, you know. But I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think a lot of times ladies feel like dudes got a lot of opportunity to just get women. It don't really be like that. It don't really be like that. It don't be like women don't just be in dudes' DMs and holler at them trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's hard not to have sex. It's commendable for you to have been at a club and maybe not like approach women, because, you know, it usually does require you to approach women and kind of make something happen, make something shake, make them comfortable, and to, you know, deny yourself that sort of temptation. That is commendable. But it's not like, it ain't like it's hard. Like, you could just really just not go out. You know what I'm saying? You could really just not go out. Hey, all right. So we not gonna come at we can't come at the fam like that, bro. I gotta get you out of there. For one, you disrespected my peoples. And for two, you just all out of pocket. You all out of pocket. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, when it comes to disrespect, people who disrespect folks that are like, you know, supporters, just disrespecting women in general, I'm not that guy. We not gonna be able to, like, you know, we ain't gonna be able to do that, bro. We not gonna be able to do that, bro. You can disrespect me all day. I might talk with you, but we can't do that, bro. No. On that note, I'm gonna get to work, y'all. I'm gonna get to work. I'm actually I'm going to take these clothes off. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna go shower, and then I'm gonna go call it. Start calling this chat. Call it a day for y'all. That threw me off, bro. Why, bro? Troll, y'all be taking it too far, bro. Y'all be taking it way too far, bro. Y'all be taking it way too far. Especially, I mean, I don't know. But I hope you guys are having hope you guys have a great rest of your day. It is Tuesday, so you know, day 2 in the week, Monday. You know, Monday was pretty hard for me getting leg day out the way, but I will tell you, it does feel like everything's going downhill from here. Everything's getting way easier. I am going to ponder on my chest. I got to figure out what's going on with my chest. Am I getting weaker? What am I missing? But I do hope this conversation has helped some of you guys. I hope some of you all have found some, you know, level of encouragement, motivation to, you know, start your own fitness journey. Because that's what this is all about at the end of the day. You know, I come here and just really look to connect with folk. If you haven't already, check my last video out where I was sharing a little bit about my cheat meal. I had a cheat meal at Popeyes. You know, a pretty funny video. So go ahead and check that out. I do have another video that's going to be dropping a couple days now. I'll probably actually post this video, just kind of where I'm looking at on the scale. You know, weight wise and how I've improved since week 1, being 214.6 pounds. I might do that and record that today and then post that sometime this week. But yeah, like this video before y'all head out, man. I hope y'all good for the rest of the week. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll tap in with y'all probably anywhere between 9 a.m. Central or 10 a.m. Central at the latest. All right. As always, keep God first. Don't troll so much. It's been TP Locks, aka Black Roshi, signing out.